I'm here today to share with you a little bit about our upcoming project called Treelogy. It is literally a trilogy, 3 pieces, about trees, and that's why we call it Treelogy. It's about the Joshua tree, the redwood tree, and the giant sequoia tree, the 3 most iconic trees in California, all of which have come under the threat of wildfires. This concert is 3 musical commissions which will appear at the Soraya on February 23rd of this coming year. But first, let me tell you about the Soraya's commitment to sustainability. And I'm going to start with the broader CSUN campus, which has for multiple years in a row been named one of the top 100 campuses in the United States for its sustainability practices. Here at the venue, at the Soraya, we also take sustainability very seriously, both in our everyday practices and then dating back to the construction of the building itself, when it was named a LEED Gold certified building for its practices in water and power sustainability. But it doesn't end there. At the Soraya, we look for ways to include themes of sustainability in our programming itself. That takes me back to Treelogy. Treelogy was first inspired by a New York Times article by Pulitzer-nominated journalist John Branch, who wrote about the California wildfires in 2020 and about those 3 tree species. When I read that article, I thought we can do something about that. We can create music on the same themes and, of course, do what the performing arts do best, is bring people together, convene people around this important issue. We say at the Soraya, to share an armrest with a stranger is really such a powerful thing. Strangers who you may not have anything in common with, and in fact, it's even better when you don't. That's the power of a concert and music. I just got back from San Francisco, where we were invited to participate in a conference called A New Climate. It was hosted by the New York Times, who invited leaders of tech, business, philanthropy, venture capital, transportation, power, and the arts. And we were all there together to take a cross-sector look at what we can do collectively to slow the effects of climate change. It was so great for the arts to be a part of that conversation.
Music is not only for entertainment. Music is a tool, a very powerful tool for change and for societal transformation and for communal action. Especially now, is very important to be using every tool we have at our disposal, and music is one of those. It plays an important role as one of the, not the single most important one, of course, but one of all of these things that we need to be doing. It helps us feel the things we need to feel in order to do the work that we need to do, whether that's grieving the things we need to grieve or getting so excited about climate solutions that we want to get up and dance and get to work.
Increasingly, the Soraya is known for its bold and innovative programs that fearlessly step into important issues of the day, whether they be social justice or climate change. No leader of tech or business or climate scientist is going to say, and music is part of the solution. We know that. We know that we're a different part, we're sort of the backstage, if you will, to that solution, but certainly in all of that is the ability to step out of our isolation and be together and to be inspired that way. Please join me on February 23rd for Treelogy, 3 musical pieces about the 3 California tree species endangered by wildfires: the Joshua tree, the coastal redwood, and the giant sequoia. You've been hearing excerpts throughout this video, and they were composed by Gabriella Smith, Steven Mackey, and Billy Childs.
So I spent some time in the Mojave camping and hiking about 9 months ago when I was about to start thinking about this piece. And I actually took a little field recorder with me, and as I was hiking along, I would touch the spines of the cacti, which makes some beautiful sounds, actually, and I recorded them, and those recordings will be in the piece.
I was so happy to be a part of that broader conversation in San Francisco, and during the conference I was asked the question, can art save us? But I think the real question is, could we possibly be saved without art? It is the thing that brings us together, that uplifts us and inspires us, and not only speaks to our heads, but speaks to our hearts.